everybody. Welcome to another wonderful video that I'm making here. I add subjects in my head over time, and then when I feel the need or when I see a reason to do a video, I'll try and remember all the things I've thought of. But the direct reason to make a video today is that I've ordered something that I've been waiting for to buy for a very long time. I've had one of those eBay searches and other sites that I look on. This game just never ever drops in price. So this time I saw someone. I mean, I paid 45 euros for this, which is a lot of money. I realize that, and but this is a game that I've already been playing. It's I have like a digital image of it, which is not legal, but I've been playing it. I'll just get right to it. I don't want to build up any unnecessary tension. So this lady had it. She had it listed for 40 euros, and I thought, well, this usually goes for 60 or 70 even, and many more different amounts above that. So that's that's just out of my league. That's the second envelope around it. So this was 40, and then I just followed the search basically, and then I saw someone overbid the first 40 with a 41, and then I thought, forget it. It's going to shoot up anyway. So, and I waited, and a couple of weeks later, she still had it up, and it had gone to 42, and you can tell there's a couple of numbers there that tell you how many people are watching that sale and how many people have bid. And it 42 was the highest, so I thought, let's put in a cheeky one, and I thought, let's not do 43, because then that'll make me just like the rest. I'll do 45. So I went from 42 to 40. Which is still, the one who didn't get it at 42 is wishing that he did. I just thought, let's do the 45 and see what happens. If I'm overbid, then that's it. But right after that, she sent me an email. So I'm okay with that. Let's do it. It's actually a very nice copy of Xenoblade Chronicles, the original for the Wii. Now, I've been playing this as an ISO file on my modded Wii, and it's an interesting game. And for this time, it was a huge game with very nice graphics. Still the same, but it doesn't really hold up to the kinds of graphics that we have now. But it's still a beautiful game to watch. To take in the scenery at some points. Now, I haven't finished. This is an RPG, and it's a big one as well. I'm not the biggest RPG fan, perhaps, and it's an action RPG. So you run around, open world, and you get to do things. You have the Monado, which is sort of a sword that is used to battle the mechanics, whatever. But it allows you to see ahead in time, so you can use that in battle, and you have a little team around you, and the battle system in this game is pretty complex, and there's so much information to take in that my head was spinning, and I'm certain that I don't remember everything, because you can tell the kind of attack that you are going to get, and this all happens within like 2 seconds. when you're in a battle, you can tell that what kind of attack is coming. You can tell your teammates which type of weapon to use, and then you can use yours to defend or attack, and in just a way that fits the attack that is coming. So that's complex. It's been there's a new version of this game for the Wii U, Xenoblade Chronicles X, which is even more attractive, and the battle system has sort of been polished up a little bit. Still complex, but it goes faster. You have less thinking to do. But yeah, complete. I don't often do this, showing games that are complete, but this one, I've been looking for this for ages. The disc is in pristine condition, as is the manual, which doesn't smell like smoke at all. So it has the little book, and it has a little wee blurb there as well. And I'm happy to actually finally have the physical copy of this game, because this is one of those games that it's going to take a lot of time, and it's a beautiful game, and it's difficult to get, and I've been playing it already, so I thought it was only fair to have. So I have this one now, and hold on. I already had this one. I ordered this one. This is the original. This is the Wii U one. This is I pre-ordered this. I ordered this before it came out, because I knew it was gonna do the same thing as this one, and I didn't want to fall in that trap again. So I can't remember what I paid for this. I think I paid less for this than I did for this. So, and these come in like big boxes with a controller, I believe, and a game or a statue or whatever. But I'm not the real Xenoblades collector. I just liked the game, and I wanted to have a physical copy. So now I do. So that came in today. What have I been playing? I've been playing Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain is one of those games where it's more story based. It's not really a point and click adventure, because you do walk around, but it's not so much a game in the sense that it's real action. There is some action, but it's more in the sense of trying to push the right button or a combination of buttons at a certain time, which can be difficult at times, but it's more of a sit down and relax and enjoy the story kind of game. The nice thing here is that you switch characters. There's like 4 or 5 characters, all different storylines that are definitely going to, mingle together at some point. You start off playing the father of a boy that is, you're the father of a family of 4. You, your wife, and 2 boys. One boy is killed, and the second is kidnapped. And he's probably kidnapped. Not probably. He's kidnapped by some sort of weird serial killer. And you, as a father, you have these weird episodes where you have blackouts, and you wake up in some street somewhere, suggesting that you are the actual serial killer. Anyway, you're on this quest trying to save your son, who is stuck in a well, and the rainwater is rising, and when it's high enough, your son drowns. But you get these clues, and you get these challenges, and you also switch persons. So you're a private investigator, you're a girl, you're an FBI agent. It's an interesting game. I've been enjoying it. And it's a game you can just pick up, and you can leave again and pick up again. So I like it. It's a good game. Also, I've been playing the alpha version of Empyrean again, which has been greatly improved. Graphically, gameplay-wise, it's become tougher, because you have less stuff, but you have to get used to the fact as like an alpha tester that you lose your progress when there's a big update, and this was a big update, and I've sort of left it for a while, so we just got back into it. It's fun. And if you're not aware of us, and with us I mean Chris Shanked, Giles, Evo Haler, myself, and our games dungeon master Donny Campbell. We're still doing the RPG, the Star Wars Age of Rebellion RPG, which is very fun to watch. Sunday nights, we start at 9 my time, so that's GMT +1. And we play for, about 2 or 3 hours on Sunday nights. And Donny makes up the story, or he doesn't make it up, but, he sort of drives the story, and we react to whatever happens, and it's really fun. And afterwards, the last 2-3 times, we've been getting into discussions about, after the game is over, we sort of talk about the mysteries in this world, which ranges from UFOs, the Bosnian Pyramid, what else did we have? The stones in Pumapunku and Peru and Bolivia and all that. Egypt, all that kind of stuff, and we sort of read up on it and watch videos and see the pros and the cons and the debunkers and see what's left as evidence, and it's a fun thing, and you can join in the discussion as well in the chat because it's broadcasted on Donny's Twitch channel, twitch.tv/123_nice guy. I'll put a link in the description. Then there's one promise that I've not kept. I act as well as as an amateur actor, and I've done a couple of things that have been filmed, but I've not shown that on my channel because it's just too much work to go through all of it and edit it. It's all in Dutch, of course, so you're not likely to understand it. But now we're coming up to the end of the school year of the school where my daughter goes, which is primary school. She's 11, and parents were asked to do something, to do like an act or something, sing or dance, and I did with a friend of mine, a very small piece of Rapunzel / Little Red Riding Hood. And we sort of made a very small act out of it, and I'm gonna put that at the end of this video so it'll all be in Dutch, so you can see me look silly on stage, and that's basically what it's about. Last thing, space news. I guess the biggest news is that we'll cut it into real space news, and UFO news. Let's call it that. The Juno spacecraft has reached Jupiter. It's about, as we speak, as I film this, it's about 7 hours away. So at the end of this day, it'll actually hit orbit and start sending pictures, I believe. I don't know. I've seen a couple of images by NASA on YouTube, but there's not a lot of stuff. There's no big news announcement. I haven't really found anything, just a few bits here and there, but it's interesting nonetheless. The other thing is there's this guy he's one of those UFO people who very much believes that the government knows stuff that we don't and they don't want to tell us about. This is a Canadian person, and he says that he has 11 documents from NORAD in which, when you read those, it'll be clear that that the governments actually know about the existence of extraterrestrial craft visiting the Earth. That's what he says. the good thing, or the good thing, the interesting thing here is that these are classified documents, according to him. I don't know. I don't know anything about this, but and he's published them, and he's dared the American government, because they're American documents, to sue him, basically, or to go get him. I don't know. Some people seem to think that there is a big announcement underway. Some people seem to think and are convinced that the leaving current president of the United States is going to disclose secret information. I don't think so, but it's fun to watch these things. Some people are very adamant. They're very convinced that there's something going on. So anyway, I've got 3 minutes before the jump cut. I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna put the other stuff, the acting, right after this. So enjoy watching that, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Toneelstukje van Karin en is er iemand die bij geluid kan geven? Ha, heel fijn. Geniet ervan. Er was eens een jongetje dat altijd een groen mutsje op had. Omdat hij tegen niemand wilde zeggen hoe hij heette, noemde iedereen hem Groen Mutsje. Op een dag liep hij het bos in voor een frisse neus. Toen hij een eindje op weg was, zag hij op het pad een bruin balletje liggen.
Hey, een bruin balletje.
Hij raapte het op, kneep erin en rook eraan. Het leek wel peperkoek.
Het lijkt wel peperkoek.
Een klein stukje verder lag er nog één. En nog één. En nog één. Groen Mutsje begon het spoor van balletjes te volgen. Toen het spoor ophield, stond hij voor een hoge toren van peperkoek.
Het lijkt wel een toren van peperkoek.
Plok! Er viel een balletje op Groen Mutsjes mutsje. Hij keek omhoog. Helemaal boven in de toren hing een meisje uit het raampje.
Daar hangt een meisje uit het raampje.
Help! Ik word gevangen gehouden door de 7 dwergen en ik ben er nu uit!
Groen Mutsje had wel zin in iets heldhaftigs en besloot haar te helpen. Hij wilde net een deur gaan zoeken toen het meisje riep:
Er is hier geen deur en er is ook geen trap.
Geen deur? Geen trap?
Je moet zo naar beneden, naar boven.
Op dat moment gooide ze haar lange vlecht naar beneden. Groen Mutsje klom langs de vlecht de toren in.
Ja, en wat nu dan?
Hoezo wat nu? Jij moet mij redden.
Wacht even. Ik weet al wat.
Hij frommelde wat in zijn zak en haalde een zakmes tevoorschijn. Hij sneed de vlecht van het meisje haar hoofd. Het ene uiteinde bond hij vast en het andere gooide hij uit het raam.
Zo. Nu kunnen we allebei naar beneden.
Wat een goed idee.
Kom mee.
Samen klommen ze langs de vlecht naar beneden. Het meisje was blij dat ze bevrijd was, maar vroeg zich af waar ze nu heen moest.
Waar moet ik nu heen?
Je mag wel bij mij komen wonen als je dat wilt.
Dat wilde het meisje graag.
Dat is daarheen.
Ze gingen naar het huisje van Groen Mutsje en liepen naar binnen. In de gang hing een grote ovale spiegel. Het meisje keek erin. En toen ze zichzelf zag, begon ze heel hard te huilen.
Mijn haren! Ik zie er toch niet uit?
Wacht maar eens even.
Hij liep weg. En kwam even later weer terug met iets in zijn hand.
Kijk, Trek deze maar eens aan.
Het was een rood kapje. Het meisje zette het op en zag er prachtig uit. Samen keken ze tevreden in de spiegel.
Mooie spiegel.
En ze leefden nog lang en gelukkig.